Hi, I have chosen phonegap framework. Let me show you the environment. I have installed the tools which are required to install and run phonegap like node.js. Let's verify using the console. This is the node version and this is node package manager version, and I didn't install the phonegap yet, so it will show you an error. Anyway, these are the tools that I am using to build the mobile application using phonegap. Let's install the phonegap using node package manager. Here G for global, so all apps are allowed to use the access service of phonegap. So it will take some time. Let me give you a brief introduction of this technology. PhoneGap is a distribution of Apache Cordova framework. We can say Cordova as the engine that powers PhoneGap. PhoneGap provides great service in an affordable price, and it is one code base which can deploy on multiple platforms. It is a development tool which enables powerful, cost-effective cross-platform mobile development. And the platforms that supports are Android, Mac, Windows, and all Linux distributions. But there are some restrictions of hardware and software related, which can be overcome by using virtual machines. PhoneGap apps are packaged web apps, or we can call widgets as defined by the World Wide Web Consortium, also known as W3C. There are two modes PhoneGap uses. Firstly, web project development, which runs on many platforms, and native platform development, which focus on a single platform. Let's check whether the PhoneGap is installed or not by verifying the version. So 6.3.0 is the PhoneGap version that I installed, and let's create a new project using the PhoneGap. Move to the desktop directory, and I would like to give the project name as checklist. So here you can see on the desktop a new folder was generated with the name checklist. So I would like to open those project folder using a Sublime text editor. So this is the project structure, and here you can see that config.xml file, which defines the widget and aspects of the application, and it is applicable to all intended deployment platforms. And you can see the index.html file under www directory, and the css file is used to format the information displayed in this index.html file. Here you can see the index.css file, and the javascript is used to do the all activities specified by the app. All of these reported into a container called web view, which is similar to browser. Here in under js folder you can see the javascript. Let's move to the project directory using the console. So here you can see the platforms. uh, let's check the available platforms. Move to the platforms directory. So I don't have any platforms installed in the project directory, so let's add a new platform. I would like to add iOS. You can use Android also, but it will take some time to install, so I chose iOS to build the application. Now do the ls. So here you can see the new platform was added to the project, that is iOS. Let's build the iOS. So phonegap. These application files will be modified accordingly to run on the chosen platform. So let's build the iOS. Here you can see the Cordova. It is a framework, as I mentioned earlier. It is written in C, C Sharp, HTML5, CSS, and some other languages used to develop the Cordova. So let's move to the iOS directory. So here you can see the modified files of the project. So under www directory you can see the index.html file and all the CSS JavaScript files. So let's move to the desktop. Here you can see the index.html file. So let's copy this index.html file and into the www directory. So before that I would like to show you how index.html file going to you on a browser. So this is the index.html file. Let's open it. See here we can see phonegap is connecting to the device, so it's not yet connected. It keep showing in the same way. So let's copy this index.html file into the project folder. So I have copied index.html file into the project directory. Let's move to the www directory. ls. Here you can see the index.html file. So this is the modified file. uh, let's emulate this project in a iOS device. So we have to do emulate using phonegap. This is the iOS platform. So however, here you can see the device is connected, but here you can see the application is still connecting to the device. This is the major difference between the browser and the emulator. So this is the view of index.html file. So you can add the checklist here by using the text. So I didn't add any functionality, just given the view. So this is the UI going to look like of the web mobile application. So we have a lot of alternatives to run the application like Ripple emulator, which only supports for Chrome, and Ripple doesn't work with local files. We have to install Apache to get access. So this is the phonegap usage. In a nutshell, PhoneGap is organized by a single code base. This enables developers create and maintain more quickly and effectively. Deployments for multiple platforms. This is why most developers choose PhoneGap. From single code base apps can be built for several different platforms, and the tools for PhoneGap are well known like HTML5, CSS, JavaScript, and these tools alone cannot access the native features of mobile devices. PhoneGap uses the plugins to enable native device features like camera, GPS, contact list, and file system into the app. PhoneGap is easy to test on browsers, emulators, and there is no need of IDEs and mobile devices. This allows rapid development for high quality code to release in a mobile arena. Finally, the PhoneGap is easy to build, test, and release the application. Thank you.